You're crazy. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I?
The BBC are looking to ban the song Rule Britannia. Now, I don't know if it's from the Proms or if it's from a specific programme or if it's just something they want to do in practice across the board. Not really too sure. And the thing is, the word ban is such a strong word. It's like saying forbid. Yeah, you know, they're gonna stop themselves from playing the song ever again. And the issue that I have with this, yeah, is that even though it's a nice gesture, yeah, because of the connotations that the song comes with, you know, if you know about the history of the song and, you know, British Empire and stuff like that, you could go into a whole deep conversation about history and what it represents and stuff like that. I don't want to go down that road today, right? Just sticking with the banning of the song. The song is what it is, yeah? And it's one of those things for me where if they'd just not used the song and not said nothing, no one would have noticed. No one would have cared, and it would have just been as it is, right? But the fact that they've made a big commotion about it, oh, we're banning it, and use such a powerful word, to me, this is what causes the conflict or the arguments. Because now what you'll find is the people who are British and the nationalists and your patriots, right? They're gonna say is they take that news and they see it as another demand that black people have imposed on them. And for me, it's not black people never asked for that. It's a nice gesture and we appreciate it, but we never asked for that. You know what I mean? And the way that it comes across, just how I feel or how I see it, is that when you do things like this, like with taking down the statue, or when the guy put the statue up and after taking one down, again, it wasn't something that black people asked for. We appreciate it, but we never asked for it, right? But yet somehow we're the ones who are going to get the blame for it. Yeah. Oh, you see, this them black people, this them, you know, they wouldn't have took down that statue if it wasn't for them black people. Oh, they wouldn't be banning that song because it wouldn't. And we never asked for that. And that's my main point. Yeah. All of these gestures that have been happening since the killing of George Floyd, a lot of things have come out. Yeah. And yes, I will not argue that, you know, this country has had a very coloured history that is very, let's say, it was a bad thing for black people back in those times there, yeah, right? And I get it. And as a black person, I understand. When I started looking into my history, I kind of like, wow, man. Whew, some of the things that the white forefathers back in them day did was terrible. You know what I mean? And I still hold that today. I'm not going to argue against that, right? But again, addressing the issues of the past by doing things like banning a song and taking down a statue, they're not tangible for black people. These are not tangible things. Yeah, you know, I can't cash that. You know what I mean? Oh, it's not going to stop me. It's not going to stop people having an opinion of me if I walk into a shop and people go, what's he doing in there? You know, it's not going to stop that. You know what I mean? So again, a good gesture, but you know what I mean? It's not something that black people demanded. And like I said, for a lot of the white nationalists now, this is where the conflict comes in. It's because, like I said, you've got certain people now, they take their frustration or their anger out on black people when it's not really us that are doing it. You know what I mean? And I was going to do a video, and I thought might as well just drop it in this one. It's one of those things where is it lefties? The lefties, yeah, right. And it's like what that kind of term is coming to now. I'm sure is that it seems like something that what a white person that does something on behalf of black people that white people don't like. You know what I mean? That's a lefty. That's how I define a lefty anyway. But I'm sure you can let me know that I'm completely wrong in the comments below. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Rule Britannia. Britannia rules the waves. Yeah, you know what I mean? If you want to ban it, ban it. But don't make a big song dance about it. I'm out. Peace.
Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes.